Hi, my name is Becky Buck and I am with Keffer Realty in Chesapeake, Virginia. I'd like to share with you one of the marketing tools I use in my real estate business. It is a listing brochure. I use a brochure rather than a flyer now because I find that it is much more stable in the information box, whereas a flyer tends to curl up and it's not as convenient or as attractive for somebody who is trying to look at it. So in any case, I use a program on Apple that's called Pages, and I use one of the templates on there to make my brochure. I just drag in my photos and my text, and it turns out really nice. So I thought you might want to consider using a brochure for your real estate business as well, and just see how you like it. The brochure is formatted as an 8.5 by 11 and it is a trifold. So look at this first slide here. On the far right you see West Haven. That is the neighborhood that this property is located in, and I love to highlight neighborhoods. They can make a lot of difference in the sale of your property and the price you can get for it. So, as you see here, the pertinent information on the next slide is the sale price, this property, move-in ready, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and the square footage. And I highlight the remodeled kitchen, the master bedroom suite, and as you see, any other things that you can highlight and fit comfortably on there. You don't want it to be too jam-packed with information. Now, this property comes with a home warranty and also a transferable termite moisture warranty. Those are key items that you want to highlight in your brochure. I do anyway. Next, take a look at the center of this trifold. That is actually going to be the back of the brochure. And this is where I promote my own self, my business, my property. As you see, at the top there is a featured property that is very good to have on there. It shows that this property is featured on a Facebook page and a YouTube channel called Inside Hampton Roads, Virginia. And there are the links for someone if they want to go there. Next, you see there's my business card, the face of it and the back side of it right beneath it. And this just gives my information and my broker's information. Also, a QR code is there that would be able to be scanned and take the viewer over to my Behance network, where they can see this property as well as other examples of my listings that I have marketed. Below that, I have decided to start doing this where I can put on the brochure. There are open houses. They can come on any Sunday from 1 to 4 and they will see this property is open. I also have the sign in front of the property that says Sunday open house. So this brochure just reinforces that for those who want to take a brochure and see what this property is about. Now, on the far left of the first page is actually going to be what you see when you open the brochure. You will see this flap on the inside, and this is where I highlight more of the neighborhood. Now, West Haven neighborhood has a street, Valhalla Drive, which I feel is the quintessential street because it has deep lots and an extra wide pavement that give residents ample parking on Valhalla Drive, as well as off-street parking. on their deep lot. Now, this is a very good selling point, and that's why I believe every property can be marketed and have it be effective if you use your brochure and highlight certain features on that brochure that will draw the viewer into the property and want to see more of it. Of course, I also am a video marketer, listing agent, so the brochure is just one tool that I use, and I back it up with other types of marketing, both online and in print, to get the word out on a property. But this brochure is the point of contact for the public that is driving down that street. Let's take a look at the flip side of this sheet, which is going to be the inside of the brochure. On the far left, I am highlighting one of the features of this home that really set it apart, and that is the master bedroom ensuite. There is a full bath right here, a private full bath. This is a master suite on the rear of the house, and it is very nice and private. So the other two bedrooms are in the front of the home. So that flap there that you see on the inside opens up, and then you see this panoramic view. I have chosen a couple photos that I feel really exemplify this home. Now at the top in the center you see move in ready, excuse me, and then next to that, upgrades galore. Below it is a picture with a remodeled kitchen on it, and below that I am using the photo of the living room, and you can see the archway into the dining room, and then a little bit of the kitchen gives everybody that looks at this a little bird's eye view, what they see when they come into the home. I use some phrases, repeated phrases in my advertising. One of them is, step into this home, you will never want to leave. And then over to the side of it is another catchphrase I use. We nurture the things we love. We grow them into better versions. I really believe that advertising, if you can come up with a little tagline, a catchphrase, use it over and over again, and eventually you are going to be identified with that catchphrase, a tagline. People will identify that with you, and that's just a common tactic that's used in advertising. So anywho, this is all just part of this brochure. I've tried to break it down for you. And the next slide is just one that shows one of my properties that just went under contract in Nansemond Shores. And then I use also my car a lot in my advertising because it has my personalized plate, and I get folks a lot of time, will stop me and ask me, what does that stand for? And I tell them I am a real estate agent, and then that strikes up a conversation. And the music that you have been listening to is music that I created on another program that came with my Mac, my MacBook Pro laptop, and it's a program called GarageBand, and I really love it because it lets me create my own music, and that helps keep me out of trouble on my YouTube channel. Because YouTube identifies third-party music, it can interfere with your advertising on YouTube. And if you have enough of it, they can actually take your channel off. So I'm very careful about that, but I'm in very good standing with YouTube. I have been awarded over 15 minutes. Now I can make videos that are over 15 minutes. and you have to have good standing to be able to do that. And then the last slide is my QR code to my Behance, my Becky Buck page on the Behance network. And I would encourage agents to take a look at that, and you can have your own page there, and you can see how effective it can be used in advertising. I can put a lot on there, and I use it as links. The more you're on the web, the more presence you have. And I'm on a lot of different websites. And so anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and that you might just give it a try if you have not used brochures. Maybe this will inspire you to do that.